Telecare is a 24/7 link and it's for people who live in their own homes who may require a little bit of support. Low-level support would just be in the form of a lifeline unit installed into their home, and they would wear a pendant either on their wrist or around their neck. And this is a means of, if they do require any help, they simply press the button and they'll come straight through to our response centre, and then we can get them whatever help they need. Or it may be an enhanced level of telecare, which would include things like bed sensors or exit alerts, which will automatically activate if there's a problem. So if they got out of bed to go to the bathroom and had a fall and weren't able to get up, the sensor would automatically activate. We would get the call and then we would be able to get them some help. The telehealth service is a service that's provided to patients who are at home and are being monitored by their clinician and by our triage team, which we have here at Fold. They would send in their vital signs such as blood pressure, weight, blood sugar levels, and the nurses then would have a look at them every day and decide if they are fine or if they need to speak to their clinician. It also allows patients to self-manage, so they get to understand their condition better and what may cause problems with the condition, and it also provides reassurance. If the patient needs any help, the triage nurses will ensure that that's put in place and they get the help they need.
I suppose I've been aware of full telecare for quite a few years now. However, in recent months and years, with the likes of Transform Your Care, people are staying at home for longer, and the focus is on us as clinicians to try and ensure people's safety at home. So I suppose referrals to full telecare have increased and have enabled people to live at home for longer. Well, I referred Christina to full telecare because she's living alone. Well, she is the main carer for her husband, who's been in bed for the past 6 years. Christina has had memory problems and recently has left the cooker on, so I was hoping that the full telecare service could help her live at home safer and more independently. So I suppose in this instance I've referred Christina for the heat detector and smoke detectors. I have used other areas of Fold, such as the falls detector. It helps people who are living alone and who are at risk of falls. I've also used the door exit alerts through Fold for people who are maybe at risk of wandering.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's great. If you leave a pot on and you don't turn the ring off, you know that the alarm will go off and you'll know to press the button. You know, there's somebody else at the other end of the telephone if you get into difficulties or anything. I think it's great to give people reassurance. You know, there's always help on the other end.
There's significant numbers of patients benefiting from telemonitoring within the Northern Trust at this point in time. Currently there would be about 400 people being monitored through telehealth systems, and 450 approximately through Telecare. Although we are finding obviously significantly more patients who will benefit from it, and we would anticipate those moving through the system. The services provided by Fold are, in my view, are certainly value for money. We need to have a direct comparison for direct patient contact compared with the introduction and utilisation of telemonitoring. And from my perspective, they certainly are value for money from a monetary perspective. When we look at the quality and the quality of life gains that service users secure from this, I think there's no doubt that from a qualitative perspective, they certainly are value for money.